Hey guys, Enter the Stars, and I wanted to do this show for you guys today with some important updates on what is going on with the world. Now, something interesting is happening with YouTube and their medical policy on CV-19, and I wanted to share this with you. One of you sent me a link to their updated terms of service, which talks about prayers in the place of med treatment, such as consulting a doctor or going to a hospital. Now, this is huge, especially for us that have faith and believe in Jesus Christ. Now, we can personally talk about this between ourselves, but I can't do a video that actually talks about this, or YouTube will immediately take it down. So this is interesting because they don't want people to know that you can be healed. All of this in the midst of, according to the Washington Post, U.S. officials probing whether mRNA sticker is linked to higher risks of uncommon effects. You would think that they would have all this figured out before they start mandating and enforcing on people, but apparently they don't. Let's read this article. Health officials are investigating emerging reports that the mRNA sticker may be associated with a higher risk of heart condition called myocarditis. We already knew about this, but now they're admitting that there's a possibility of this happening, and they're looking into it, right? Now, remember, leading up to this point, anytime somebody posted something that they thought was happening to them, they were immediately taken down as misinfo. Well, now they're actually looking into it. 5 good reasons why the F to the D to the A will give full approval on the sticker. Now, we all knew this was coming, and probably most likely by Monday, this will be approved by the F to the D to the A. This in the wake of booster shots that are coming and full approval. And they're anticipating that mandates will soon follow. Right after that, this will embolden employers and embolden educational systems and everybody else that's been sitting kind of on the fence or doing kind of a soft mandate on some of this. Well, now they're going to go full bore. Now we're going to see how all this is going to materialize over the coming weeks and days, how it's going to affect your life personally. And if this has affected your life personally, let us know down in the comment section, because people need to know the impact that this is having. Now, look at these reasons that they give. The approval will empower healthcare professionals to address the myth of experimental stickers. As physicians and epidemiologists who have treated CV-19 patients, it's frustrating that what amounts to a rather minor, somewhat bureaucratic detail is being used by people as justification not to get the sticker that can save lives and the lives of people around them. Unbelievable. Now, what else is going on here? Well, they're saying that 3 in 10 unstickered adults say they'd be more likely to get stickered if the stickers were approved for use by the F to the D to the A. I don't know if I believe that statistic, but this is what they're trying to say. So expect another wave of people possibly getting the sticker. What else are they saying here? Approval of the stickers will get more kids stickered. So they're coming after the kids next, okay? Because there will be a sense of security that people are given that will lead them to then now sticker their children. Now, this is interesting. Number 3, approval will provide us with longer-term safety data. What's the difference between emergency use and full approval? The simple answer is that for full approval, the F to the D to the A will require an additional 4 months of safety data. Interesting. For people with irrational fears of infertility, magnetism, and other specious effects, the extra data probably won't mean much. But for people who really want to know more about the true long-term consequences, so they're admitting they don't have long-term data. Right here. We got to read between the headlines, right? And why would this be an irrational fear if they're admitting that it's changing women's periods? That would seem to go along with a fear that would be connected to possibly being infertile or whatever. So, no doubt many employers are waiting for full approval before enacting sticker requirements, and the sooner they get the legal basis to do so, the better. So they're trying to turn this into a legal mandate with these approvals and things. Now, the people that don't want the sticker, whether you want it or not, I don't think this is really going to matter. They try to lead us to believe that it's going to matter because they need it to matter so that they can force it and mandate it, right? So, this is what's going on with the mandates. Next story. More unstickered Americans blame stickered Americans for the surge than blame themselves. Again, who does these polls and surveys? We never get any names. We don't get anything. Have you ever been asked a poll? I haven't. Of all the years that I've been doing this, no one's ever called me and asked me about a poll. Actually, I got one poll one time. I was doing a review on the Blink camera system on Amazon, and they asked me if I believed in global warming. And of course I put no. And so maybe that was one of these polls. I don't know. But this is interesting. So here's the blame game. Now here's what concerns me about this blame game. Is this could then radicalize people against the unstickered. And you're going to start seeing the blame. Here's the hypocrisy of this. When Asian people were being attacked on the streets, they defended them. They said, you know what, you can't blame them for this. But yet now, as unstickered adults, we are getting blamed and nobody's coming to our defense. In fact, the media is ganging up too. They're joining in with the blame game. So, more hypocrisy coming from the media. Here's an interesting story one of you guys sent to me. Burial costs covered for Canadians killed by approved stickers. This is the Toronto Sun. This just released on August 20th. And look at this. They're agreeing to pay for burial costs in the rare instance that somebody dies from a sticker. Why would they pass a law like this? The department has budgeted $75 million for all claims, but said it was unclear how many submissions there could be. Management of the program is contracted to RCGT Consulting. In the rare event a person in Canada is seriously and permanently injured as a result of a sticker, they should be fairly supported, wrote a department staff. So this is interesting because they're covering their bases here. Bizarre. Now, this is the EUA, Emergency Use Authorization, disclosure that most people get when they get a sticker. This is the form they give you. It's a fact sheet. And it says right here in plain sight, should you decide not to receive it, it will not change your standard medical care. But yet, we're getting reports of doctors publicly saying, and hospitals saying, that they won't admit patients who have not been stickered. So which is it? And do you have recourse if something happened to you? A lot of people have to regularly go see their doctors for whatever reason. You could have diabetes. You could have all kinds of conditions that you need to go see a doctor to get your prescriptions. Well, apparently some doctors are not providing that care, going against the fact sheet for the authorization that every person gets when they go to get the sticker. They're able to opt out. So we'll see how long this continues, but this is the state of things, and there's the update. Reading between the headlines. Love each and every one of you guys. Have a great day.